Alrighty, surely this will activate fully for me before we actually get into the actual stream of tonight, but either way, folks, hello, howdy, hey there. Hope you're all doing wonderful tonight, maybe even magical. We got ourselves a new game in front of us here tonight. We are going to be playing through Enter the Gungeon, and at this point, I gotta be honest, like, this is probably one of my favorite games of most games that I play, frankly. It's fun, it's stupidly entertaining, and I love it in every single way, but I hope you're ready to enjoy that with me along as well. We're going to do a couple runs tonight, nothing too crazy, but we're going to enjoy ourselves as best as we can. So, that being said, get yourselves comfy, get yourselves cozy, and let's get right into it, shall we? Because we are going to enter the Gungeon. So as you might notice here, I'm well stacked when it comes to characters, honestly. Like, I have actually been playing this game, like, I kid you not, like, my free time right now has been this game, frankly. I have definitely been playing this game, like, a lot. That being said, we're going to go ahead and enjoy probably the best character in the game right off the bat, because frankly, I've been playing him a lot. And this guy is, I mean, like, you get this guy from doing a shit ton of work, frankly, but you earn him for a good reason. Like, you do not get this guy for nothing, and, like, it definitely reflects in the abilities he gives you. So, we're just going to go ahead and set things off, and we're going to go ahead and set things back to single-colored chests. I've been playing primarily on on rainbow runs lately, because honestly, rainbow is probably, like, we're probably going to do the next run with rainbow on, because, like, honestly, there's, like, of all the things that you can do in this game, rainbow runs are probably, like, the best, most favorite thing that you can do. Basically, rainbow runs start you right off with a chest of about, I think it's 8 items total, but you only get to pick one of them per chamber. Basically, each chamber that you go through, you only get one item at that point, but it gives you pretty much like a wide variety selection of the items you actually get to pick. It's just, I love that shit, like, a lot. Personally, I just vibe with it so hard. But it's okay. We're going to go ahead and start things off with the normal run, and obviously with the Gunslinger. And as we move forward, I will explain the Gunslinger and how he is just the best. Obviously, the big thing that you can tell right off the bat is, funny enough, the Gunslinger slings his gun. Who would ever fucking guess? I know, it's a crazy theory. You'd never ever guess that the man would have a pun off of... I love that fact, actually, about this game a lot. Like, there's just constant puns. The game vibes off of puns like nobody's business. It also vibes off of references and whatnot, which, I mean, we love our references in this household. References and puns are definitely always fun. So, yeah. But anywho, folks, hope you're doing awesome tonight. So this first run that we're doing right now, we're basically just, like, we can actually open normal chests and whatnot, which we're definitely going to do. But the big thing that comes with this guy right now is you earn this guy for a good enough... In this case, this item right here would normally have a different synchronization. It's only normally available if you look into it, pretty much. So, like, you would have to get certain items to make that work, but in this case, that's not the case. This guy just gets it for free. Ah, shit. Fucking, I busted the barrel. Okay. Welcome, Elisa, to the chat. Hope you're doing well tonight. Alright, beautiful. Wooden chest. This should give me the P launcher. Yes. Cool. But that right there is one of those special effects. Basically, weapons that would normally not really be all that great. Like, the P shooter, frankly, normally sucks pretty badly. Like, it's one advantage that it has more ammo. No, it turns into, like, a mini launcher now, basically. It's not that great of a weapon, but honestly, it's better than what it would normally be. And I'm probably going to start using it for the sake of just the fact that, I mean, normal pistol versus this thing, one is definitely a little bit better. Like, a little bit better. Slinger is frankly, I just like the Slinger because it's just fun using a weapon like this. I also really like the fact that it genuinely, like, the pistol starts off as as fast as you can pull the trigger kind of weapon. We'll probably do 2 runs with the Slinger tonight, and we're probably going to do our final run of the night with one of the extra characters that I've unlocked at this point. That's probably the game plan. Again, honestly, the pea shooter still kind of sucks. It still sucks. It's not really that good of a weapon, but at least it's a little bit better with the advantage of the extra effect on it. So, it's something. I don't think we have a lot out of Demon Head right now, but it's fine. Demon Head's not arguably that good. It's okay. It's just not really that good. Alright, so we got the Trank gun in stock right now, nothing crazy. I mean, honestly, the only thing that's probably worth buying right now would be an extra key. I mean, obviously, a table full of blanks is nice to have, but we're not really desperate, so... You know what, I think I'm just gonna get rid of this. Fuck it. Cash money is a little more important to me, arguably. At least for the time being. But yeah, so we're just chilling, comfy, cozy style tonight. We're gonna relax with some Gungeon after a beautiful, beautiful meme run. I'm honestly really happy that we actually did get through all of Bloodborne the way that we did. That was nice. It was really, really nice. I was really happy to see that happen. But I have been definitely grinding this game pretty hard myself, and I just mainly because I just love the shit out of it. Like, that is just the genuine truth of it. Alright, so secret room time. Boop, bop, beep. Activate that. Beautiful. Pull the switch. Cool. We're good to go. So that one right there, I just remembered we need 2 keys for, which if we're unlucky on the pull for items, that'll be a little bit interesting figuring that one out. But hopefully we get an extra key off the boss. Ideally, we need an extra key off the boss, or we need this wooden chest here to give us a key. I don't believe it will. Yeah, almost never does. Breaking chest doesn't really come with a whole lot of advantage to it. Like, it comes with some, but nothing crazy. What the fuck was that? I don't know why it felt like the laser beam just kind of died. Alright, so we're going to definitely kill this one first, mainly because between the 2 that we're dealing with here, he is definitely the more dangerous one. No! Biscuits and gravy. Alright, fair enough. Can't always get lucky with things, but frankly, still annoying as shit. And apparently we got even more unlucky with it because we didn't even get the weapon that would have made our lives easier. Or rather, not a weapon, but we didn't get a extra key. Probably what we need to do right now is inspect the walls. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and inspect the walls real quickly. There should, in theory, be a wall around here somewhere that we can actually break. If that's possible, then we basically can cover our Q requirement, maybe, potentially. Alright, and that's a fucking waste. Beautiful, fucking love to see it. This is the one nice thing about the Rainbow runs. Is you basically don't have to worry about your keys at all, because obviously you're not wasting keys on things. The only time you need to waste keys is getting into rooms and whatnot. Otherwise, it doesn't matter. But in this case, we're a little bit boned on it. So that's great. Love to see it. Okay, cool. I don't think we have A secret room. Well, you know what? Honestly, we probably have a secret room here. There's almost always a secret room. It just, I don't want to waste it. I don't want to waste items on something I don't have to waste items on. It'd be nice to see the Oubliette on this run, but it is what it is. Oh, shit. Okay, merchant immediately. Beautiful. Moustache. Okay, cool. Ah, this would be a floor we could access if we actually access the Oubliette, but bad luck is bad luck. Admittedly, I thought this gun was going to be a little bit better, but that's okay. That's how that works sometimes. So chamber gun doesn't really honestly do that much damage. It might just be one of those things. The good news is, honestly, we don't need to worry about taking the damage that we're taking right now because, I mean, it sucks taking damage, but also at the same time, it's like, okay, as long as we're not absolutely stupid, like I'm being right now, we're gonna be okay. Anyways, beautiful. Okay, alright, cool. Alrighty. On our way. Yeah, this chamber gun I thought would be a lot better, but it could just be delusion, I guess in this case, would be the answer for it. Yeah, this thing is not honestly what I thought it would be. Fair enough. Alright, well hopefully we find something that's a little bit better than this before we actually end the dungeon off, because otherwise we're gonna have a really bad time. Especially considering floor 2 does have the serpent on it, the Amoconda. Amoconda is probably like one of the worst floor bosses. Like, realistically, one of the worst floor bosses to put up with is probably the Amoconda. It could be better. It could be a lot better. But, yeah. Okay, well that went better than expected. Also, it kind of sucked. Alright, try down here. Almost took a stupid-ass shot there. Don't know why I did that. Huh. Interesting. Oh shit! Big money. Rocket bullets. Rocket bullets aren't really that great. Like, they're okay, but like, at the same time, they just kind of don't really do the work that would be OP. Ah, yes. Okay, so really bad, but either way, could have been better. We're gonna go ahead and do this one more time, and then we'll go ahead and move on to the Rainbow Run. Alright, beautiful. Okay, awesome. Actually, I gotta be a little bit careful here, because this might be the room with the oubliette. The one problem with the oubliette, I guess, is that you have to make sure that you actually have enough cash money at the end of the day, or enough keys, rather, to actually access it. Which basically means, yeah, you kind of have to fuck yourself over a little bit. You kind of have to fuck yourself over a little bit. The other thing about the oubliette that you honestly need to be a little bit more concerned about if you aren't thinking about doing it is you have to pay attention to where your water barrels are, and if you don't have a water barrel, you basically have to spend your money on getting a gun that actually produces water to some variety. Any liquid will do at the end of the day with it, but it's still something you have to keep in mind. Alright, beautiful. Get blocked. Alright, wonderful. Head on down this way. Okay. Sawed-off shotgun isn't really anything crazy, but it's nice to have just an extra weapon, just in case. At any rate, like, honestly, of all the weapons I could have possibly pulled from a brown chest, it's not a bad weapon at all. The only thing I have to kind of keep in mind as I'm moving along here is that I currently have 3 keys. I need to make sure that I have 2 keys by the end of the whole dungeon. Which isn't really too hard of a concept. It's basically just making sure that I have something to handle the floor boss. Which, you don't even have to handle the floor boss in order to move on to the next floor whenever it's something like oubliette or a secret floor or anything like that. You can just say fuck it and just move along with your life. That is completely a fair option. However, I typically like to handle the floor boss because the gunslinger costs money, and unlike any of the other bosses or any of the other characters you're dealing with, this guy would suck to run out of money on. So, yeah. Fun stuff. And my cat is snoring. Yeah, what's up, Kingdom Nerd? I'm doing pretty good tonight, man. I'm doing pretty good. I'm having a pretty chill night. We're playing a little bit of Gungeon, and honestly, it's good energy. A little bit of a nice break from the run that we just got done doing. Okay, have used a little bit of ammo there. Ah, son of a... Okay. That was a little bit sad. That was damage I really should have never taken. I'm a little embarrassed. What's my favorite gun and character? So favorite gun so far probably comes down to the black hole gun because, frankly, the thing is just stupidly overpowered. Like, holy shit, you can really just do that in anything and everything, and it's, like, it's free. It is a very just overpowered weapon, and I'm frankly very cool with that. I don't know if base pistol can show how much experience do I have with the game. Heck, man. I have a fair amount of experience, but at the same time, fair amount of experience might not translate in the same way. Because, like, there's little details here and there that I definitely, like, I won't lie to you, I'm not the most familiar with this game. There's probably a lot of shit that I don't know about this game. But also, I would say the same thing, frankly, in the Soulsborns. So. Hey, we got a heart piece. Nice. Okay, so we got Shay's revolver. I don't think there's anything else worth buying here right now, so we're just gonna go ahead and go into the floor boss. All right, so Shade's revolver and the slinger probably are options. Overall, the damage feels good. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, I normally roll that stuff, but I thought I could just dodge it. That's, to be fair, that's on me. I should have just done what I normally do. Yes, I do know about that, yes. That's exactly why I was pissed about getting hit. Alright, well, take what you can get, I guess. We got some stuff. It wasn't great. It wasn't a wonderful performance, but overall, pretty good. Okay, so we have that. I forgot what she was selling. I don't think she's selling anything worth taking. I don't think the unicorn horn's worth taking. Amulet of the Pit Lord is nice, actually. That is nice. You know, I will take that. I blew through that much. That doesn't seem right. 82 shots of 300? Okay, so I'm assuming we didn't have max. Extra life? Extra life? Wait, extra life? What do you mean, extra life? Where was extra life? Do you mean, in this case, do you mean this? Vampire. Vampire? Oh, do you mean the blood brooch? Is the green health not an HP upgrade? I believe it is an HP upgrade, but I don't believe it's. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it's worth it. Like it causes like a poison boist, but also at the end of the day, I'd argue I don't need more curse. It's not worth it for the curse. Alright, cool. Alright, beautiful. Room handled. Let's head this way. Hey, there we go. Got some free health. So yeah, I will say I have played through this game probably more than enough to know a fair amount about it. Like, I have unlocked all secret characters at this point. Well, maybe not all secret characters, but I've unlocked probably most of them. Health is possible to tank through the Gundrake. Is the Gundrake? Is that the dragon? Honestly, like, I don't know what it is, but I feel like the dragon gets a lot more free hits in than it really ever should, and I find it very annoying. Fuck. God damn it. Oh my god, the fuck. It's always the annoying shit that hits too. Like, it's nothing that makes me feel like I deserved the damage. It's frankly, on that fight, it's the most annoying BS. And like, you really either need to come into that fight with genuinely enough health to tank it all out, a weapon that just allows you to completely decimate the dragon, or you need something else that'll just make the experience a lot more bearable. Okay, so we got the heroin, charge beam active. Cool. Okay, fuck me. Bad rolls. I swear I'm not this bad. I spent enough time on this game. Oh well, whatever. Okay. Talking to chat is distracting. I mean, it is a little bit distracting. I'm not gonna blame everything on chat though, because that feels a little rude of me. Okay, chest room, beautiful. All right, there we go. Put him in the grave. Admittedly, though, I think of all the weapons I've experienced so far, the black hole gun is probably hands down got to be the best one I've experienced as a whole. To a point to where, honestly, the weapon just kind of, like, it's a little bit unfair with how good it is, but also getting it feels significant. It feels so significant. You gave the Beast Cleaver a real chance? Nice, nice. Well, I mean, hey, hopefully it treats you super duper well. You, definitely, like, it's such a good weapon, and also it stacks super well with Beast Blood pellets. Like, of all the weapons available, it absolutely controls. Feels like you're cheating with it. Honestly, like, to a certain extent, that's kind of the problem with the weapon. That's kind of the problem with it. Compared to the other two starter weapons that you can choose from, that thing just basically says, hey, what if you didn't have to outright play the game necessarily? I fucking hate this room with a passion. And why did I approach it that way? I could have literally looked at my minimap, gone, hey, I could just approach this from a different angle, but here I am. Okay. Well, cool. We made it to Merchant. Yay. Alright, beautiful. My gun looks different. Okay, cool. Now you understand the divide between the people who call the game hard and people who called it easy? Yeah, there were people who played the game to have initially fun, and then there were people who played the game to have fun and then realized, oh shit, the saw cleaver's OP. Who the fuck? Where did you come from? Alright, beautiful. Send him on home. I know this one doesn't give you anything special for beating it, like, fully. Which is a little bit sad, if you ask me. Like, the only advantage you get here is just not taking damage. Which is good. Like, you shouldn't take damage, but also... Beautiful. Put him in the grave. Very cool. So we got, like, a little bit of extra cash. Wow. A little bit of extra cash. That's legitimately a little bit. Okay, cool. We don't have any extra keys. Merchant sell keys. He's selling one. Alright, well, I'm risking a biscuit here on this one. But let's go for it. Do that. please don't be a mimic. Beautiful. Also, for what it's worth, it is worth collecting junk. Like, it is genuinely worth collecting junk. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot about this game. Honestly, though, the Saw Cleaver is genuinely so good that it makes it kind of hard to play with other weapons. Because you play with the Saw Cleaver, you play basically to win. Yeah, the Saw Cleaver puts... the Saw Cleaver on limb damage, especially when you're talking anything, the limb damage is just gorgeous. You moved on to the Boreal Blade just fine. I mean, that's fair, Pastor. For some folks, it doesn't really matter in the same way, I would say. But I would say, honestly, like, comparing the two weapons, the Saw Cleaver is just significantly better in, like, every single way. Like, I'm not saying that the Burial Blade ain't good. I'm just saying that if you're going to pick one for efficiency's sake, Saw Cleaver versus the Burial Blade, the Burial Blade is cool. It just, you move around too much for it to be the most efficient thing ever. Oh, baby. Oh, that's not even a question. We're fucking getting that for sure. Played Bloodborne on PS5 yet? That's what we were doing it on the entire time. Well, we've been playing on PS5. You know what? We're going to go this way first. The drill, by the way, is... like, if you basically don't want to have to worry about how you're opening chests, that is the way to go about it. Oh, thank God for that fucking Gungeon. Wait, think about the movement compared to the PS4. It's the same. Like, there's really no difference, all things considered. Like, I would love to say there's a difference, but there's just not. The only difference, I guess, at the end of the day is that the controller is different, but, I mean, it's nothing to write home about. It's nothing to write home about. Wait, what the fuck was I doing there? I literally had the tool to do... Chat, where was my brain? Where did I put my brain? Something to say you're moving a lot with. It moves a lot. It does. And, like, it's not the biggest issue in the world. It just... comparatively, like, one of these weapons makes me stand still and I get to deal with the boss and break their limbs on the spot, and the other one wants me to step back and forth, and it's flashy. And it's cool, but, you know. It might just be, honestly, a little bit of memory stuff, too, where it's like, it's a nostalgia factor. I personally, I feel like when I remember day one of Elden Ring, I remember Torrent being a much more steady and stable steed to work with. I don't think that's actually the case anymore. I think I just remember it being that way because that was just like the nostalgia factor. Like, it's really hard to account for nostalgia because sometimes it really does feel different. The other thing, too, is the control design, I would say. Like, the difference between, like, a PS5 controller and a PS4 controller is enough. Like, it's significant enough that you definitely, like, you feel it. God, I fucking love this weapon. I love this weapon a lot, and I really love stout bullets, too. I guess we don't have stout bullets, though. We have fat bullets, don't we? Beautiful. Okay, cool. What's this game about? This game... Okay. Little bit, oof, okay. Little bit to go into depth here. Know about the Trash Knight minion. Yes. In fact, that's why I've been breaking a couple of these chests. I definitely know about him, and I love him. I love Sir Junk. Yeah, you try to change your history with the time-traveling gun. That is definitely, like, the broad summary of that equation. So that, yeah, that's a good answer. The only thing I wish I could see is what the synchronizations are. Because a lot of the time I don't really know what the synchronizations are for these weapons. Also, this crossbow just kind of sucks. Like, I wish I could say this one's a really good weapon. It's just kind of not. Okay, we found it. Beautiful. Blunderbuss. Okay, cool. And now we have the gold blunderbuss. Is a gold blunderbuss better? God, I really hope it is. I really hope it's significantly better. So otherwise the floor boss is gonna suck. God damn it. Hits I shouldn't be taking, too. I've been doing pretty darn good on getting my hitlisses. I swear. I don't know why it's just being thrown sideways tonight. I don't normally risk that bullshit, but... okay. Well, we can't really take that item. Unfortunate, but whatever. I would personally rather keep the drill in the first place. The drill is just significantly better. And it's not even like a remote joke. It is just a better thing overall. It allows you to pretty much open every chest as long as you have it fully charged, which, if you're moving along in the Gungeon well enough, you will always have a fully charged drill, honestly. Yeah, a huge portion of the game is it's basically a roguelike experience where you move through roughly either... In like base game, you do no extra effort. It is a total of 5 floors. If you do extra content, I think it's 11, 12 floors total. And you basically just need to move through the floors and whatnot and take care of different missions, different actions and whatnot as you're going along in them, meet different people during the Gungeon, all that stuff. And your entire baseline mission is to basically change the past. That is your whole character's narrative. God damn it. That was a scuffed room. That could have been better. A lot of scuffed rooms right now. A lot of scuffed rooms. Cool, I really like the part where I constantly tried to knock over the sconce and the game just kind of said no. Alright, cool. We're encountering jammed, which seems about right. I mean, I think this floor always has jammed, if I'm not mistaken. You just kind of have to deal with it, but... Either way, though, after this run in particular, we're going to go ahead and swap ourselves on over to a rainbow run, so I can just kind of show off why rainbow runs are, frankly, just kind of like more fun as a whole. I don't know what it is about the rainbow runs exactly. I think it's just the fact that, like, it's nice to have choice and everything, but it's also really nice to have choice in a limited capacity. Because you basically, how it works is you just choose your item at the beginning of the run, and either that run will work successfully, or it will not. It's really funny. I'm pretty confident everybody, like, I rarely find anybody disagreeing with that concept, so it's not a hot take at all. Being in love with the runs whenever they are rainbow runs, but like, yeah, rainbow runs are just so much fun. They also, probably between all the runs that you can do, they give you the most freedom, arguably, to do whatever you want to do during that run in terms of, like, floor accessibility. Because you basically, like, your ability to move forward is only determined by what you pick, and basically, that's it. Like, if you pick something bad at the beginning of the run and you aren't skilled enough to use it, that's pretty much the only thing that determines whether or not you move forward, which I like that a lot. I like how I knocked over the sconce, it just kind of didn't work out. The other thing that's nice about the rainbow runs is you really do get a lot more out of going through more floors. Because pretty much how the rainbow run works is you get more items the further in that you go through the dungeon. Every floor awards you one rainbow chest. And basically, what that means is, if you get to go through 12 floors, you get 12 rainbow chests. If you don't go through 12 floors, you only get 5 rainbow chests, and, yeah, I mean, obviously the difference there is pretty palpable. Beautiful. Put him in the grave. Oh, shit. My plasma blaster is yet again different. Very nice. Alright, cool. Beautiful. That's true too, and honestly, the other cool thing about having clones in a Rainbow Run kingdom is the fact that you get to absolutely decimate. Like, you get to stack your bank account. Like, honestly, like, that has been the one awesome thing about the Rainbow Runs. I really love doing that, like, a lot. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so there's Vamp. Beautiful. We don't really have the health capacity right now to be sacking health. Especially considering the boss that we're going to be going against on this floor. He can be jammed and... Or not, he can be jammed. He has jammed attacks, I should say. Which I keep saying that word and doesn't really make a lot of sense unless you know about it. Jammed are basically those black bullets or those dark phantom enemies. And, like this guy right here. And they do double damage, pretty much. That is all they really do that's significant about them. They're a little bit more aggressive as far as I can tell, too. But honestly, for like enemies that you're dealing with, certain enemies are frankly just more aggressive as a whole, and they're scary on their own accord. Okay. Ah, fucking cursed bullets. Okay, sure, why not? Yeah. That's exactly what I was hoping to get. Yay. No, you can still blank them. You can still blank them. It's just they do double damage. Or unless you mean the enemies themselves, which on that one I do not know about that. That's actually one thing I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna assume my best weapons right now are probably the heroin and the bundle of wands. That seems probably like the best pull here. No, you can blank them. Oh, shit. That was a shot I was not supposed to take. Well, that was a waste of a blank. Okay, overall good. Overall good. We just don't get fucked. Basically, just don't... That will kill me. Oh, God. Okay, alright. Oh, hey there, Black BS. Welcome to the chat, buddy. I hope you're doing well tonight. Yeah, this game is something special. I really... It's so much fun every single time I play it. What am I using for controls? I am on PS5 right now. I gotta remember that I have the drill, which is just an infinitely powerful tool. It's so good. There's really no case scenario where you should not be using the drill if you have the drill. Especially if you get, like, the full stack of everything involved with the, I forget, it's Payday, I think. The Payday promo kit and everything that the game offers. You should be doing it. You really should be doing it. It is supremely overpowered for the most part. Maybe not terribly, terribly overpowered, but enough to where it matters. You're gonna start up your Switch. That's nice, man. That's nice. I played Gungeon on Switch as well, and it's a lot of fun. Well, I mean, the game is just infinitely fun. So there's that. All right. So we have the better version of the cactus gun. Is that really worth using, though? We'll find out. You know what? I'm gonna say probably yeah. It's kind of worth using. It's kind of worth using. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. I forgot the fact that this thing actually, like, gets stupidly overpowered when you actually give it its buff. It's, don't get me wrong, creates screen clutter like a son of a gun, but also, like, for good reason. Like, look at this shit. You basically don't even have to overthink it. You just shoot it in a corner, you do your thing, you move along with your day, and you're good to go. Though, to be fair, again, black hole gun, like, if you ever need something to break a room, basically the black hole gun. Also, so, Gunther 2. Let's not disrespect my boy Gunther. Gunther is... I love Gunther. Gunther's awesome. We love Gunther in this household. Chat, are we Gunther stans? We're Gunther stans, right? We love Gunther. Gunther is the perfect enemies to lovers arc, and we all know it. Well, okay, alright, cool. There we go. Was this wall fake? No. Son of a bitch. Okay. Alright. Fair enough. You know, honestly, with the amount of keys I have right now, there is no reason for us not to look for items and whatnot. Also, I think I just found my new room clearer as a whole, because this thing is kind of breaking everything. Alright. I'll keep the chest in mind, but I'm not going to go for it just yet. The one thing I find myself getting too distracted with is if I end up having too many items. How did it feel the first figure out how to assemble the super bullet? I'm also forgetting what the name of it is. It wasn't bad. To be fair, the very, very first time I played through this game, like, for a good long while, I did not understand it at all. I also did not have reading comprehension, so to be fair, I might have needed that skill before going forward. That being said, once I understood how to do it, the one thing that was probably the most obnoxious was the there. But funny enough, the third floor I figured out completely on my own. The fourth floor I was just beyond confused, and I figured I could only do it with having a like a jetpack or some form of flying tool, which I mean isn't entirely wrong. Because honestly, like I don't really like that room to begin with. I really don't. I like the idea of the puzzle there, but it doesn't float in a way that's meaningful. Like you end up having to waste a lot of time just to make that happen. Other than that, the skull on the 5th floor was completely natural to me. I was just like, I just want to shoot the big old dragon skull, and sure enough, the game was like, yeah, guess what? That was actually the game plan. So good job. The bullet is literally called the bullet that can kill the past. Oh. That's fair. Probably should have guessed. Okay, yeah, this thing is fucking... Okay, the cactus gun literally goes from being like an absolute piece of to just the best, like one of the best guns. Huh. Because this thing is just destroying rooms. I will say, funny enough, the one thing that caused me more grievance than I thought it would have was unlocking the robot companion. Not the robot companion, but rather the robot playable. Because, dear mother of Lord, getting his fucking TV down to the 5th floor, like, occasionally the game just basically said, fuck me, and just gave me, like, the worst room RNG. And, like, fair enough, but also, why? There's really no reason not to just use this every single floor, huh? That quest line pissed me off. Ugh. I did not enjoy that shit at all. Wait, I'm stupid! I have the drill! I keep forgetting! You know what? I'm glad to hear that, Plaque, because I've dealt with the rat maybe at this point like twice. I'm waiting for the run where I end up getting a black hole gun. And frankly, if I get to the rat with a black hole gun, I think we clear easily. Otherwise, yeah, it's an experience. So, oh, god damn it. We don't have enough for this one right now. Okay, well, we can beat boss then, I guess. We can beat the boss. Is the dueling laser really worth it? I kind of feel like it's such a mid out of 10. Maybe my opinion of it is completely wrong, but it feels rough. Alright, cool. Mind Flayer. Mind Flayer would be fine. Yeah, look at this. Also, we got the best room RNG for this guy, so, you know, yay for that. I'm mildly pissed. I'm mildly perturbed. Best room RNG, and I completely throw at the very end. That's great. That's awesome. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, let's use the drill here real quickly. Fuck it. Shotgun I hate's kind of mid. Like, it's not terrible, but I've started to realize that honestly having like poison effects on your weaponry is like, it's nice, but it doesn't make enough of a difference. Not unless you're just dealing with like rooms. Alright, beautiful. No, okay, that was risky. What's this? What does this do? What's this one? Elder Blank may be reused. Feared strongly by the order of the true gun. Is that really worth having over the... I don't think it is, arguably. I'd rather have Drill. Drill just too... it does too much work for me, so... Also, I typically don't pay attention to my blanks in a meaningful way, so there's that. So... Overall, though, Rat, I have experienced not too much yet. In terms of overall playthrough and whatnot, I've beaten the game with every character. I've beaten the game with, I say, actually, my bad, every character. I mean main 4. I've beaten the game with main 4. I've beaten the game with Paradox, with Gunslinger. I've also gotten the, I think it's true ending, pretty much. But yeah, in this case, I've done a fair amount with this game. I still have plenty to do, but, you know, that's just always the case with this game. I've also just been really vibing with playing with the Gunslinger, because it's like a catch-22. Because on one hand, like, he's overpowered as shit because of his ability, but also at the same time, like, you don't get to experience all the weapon synchronizations that are available. And, like, the weapon synchronizations are just half the best part of every gun in this game. Like, it's not unfortunate that I don't get to experience them on average, it's just also unfortunate that I don't get to experience them in a like, the same way. Because they're so good! Like, I would not imagine myself this in love with the cactus gun unless this were the case right now. Jesus Christ. We love it when he deletes rooms. Most guns in this game are unusable without synergies. I would mostly agree with you on that one, yeah. Because, I mean, like, one of the most overpowered guns in the game is the AWP, but it's only overpowered if you play with the synchronization on it. As a Zelda fan, you'd have to say that the bullet has the best ending. I will have to experience that. I will definitely have to experience that. On a side note here, not to start a war or a battle or anything like that, but I'm curious because I feel like it's been long enough at this point. How do we feel about Tears of the Kingdom at this point? Because I feel like it's been long enough at this point that we can have developed opinions about it. But I also would like to say, I think at this point I can safely say, like, it's still a really good game. I just don't think it quite hit in the same vein that the original nostalgia of Breath of the Wild hit. One, it's not a Zelda game. That's fair. You know what, honestly. That's fair. You know, and honestly, I think if you put it in its own category, that definitely helps. I could have done more as a game, but it was still really enjoyable. Funny enough, yeah, I'd fully agree with you on that one. It felt like it kind of lost some of the weight and impact. It kind of felt like it lost some of the weight and impact that Breath of the Wild had brought. It felt like it lost some weight. Alright, drill time. Beautiful. Give me decent weapon. God, I love this weapon. I love it a lot more now. Specifically now, I love it a lot more, but... Also, I already have enough juice to use it again, which is just hilarious. That's fair. That's honestly, you know what, that's a completely fair assumption in this... Or, not assumption, but, observation. That's understandable. Because, like, I don't think it fits in the same vein as the other games do. It really does not. Okay, so we have the Stinger here. Beautiful. I don't think we're going to vibe with Stinger today. Stinger's okay, but it's nothing crazy. Could drop it a strain. One of my favorite 2D and 3D Zelda games. Breath of the Wild and Fork did stray from the original gameplays. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they did. They definitely strayed away from the original concepts. I remember people kind of memeing for a little bit on Tears of the Kingdom because they're basically saying Tears of the Kingdom was the equivalent of like Banjo and Kazooie nuts and bolts crawled, so Tears of the Kingdom could run. And I did laugh at least like a little bit about that because that was pretty funny. But yeah, I would definitely say they're not in the same vein. If I had to say my favorite overall Zelda game, I think it probably goes to Majora's Mask. And that's mainly because Majora's Mask, I think, just has one of the most overall compelling narratives for me personally. Like, it deals with very heavy emotional stuff. And I fuck with that a lot. Like, I really fuck with that a lot. Like, that is absolutely my sauce. Like, that is my bread and butter of what I would prefer to see in writing. That being said, I don't expect every game to be that way, but... There we go. Okay, so... I feel like this is the winning combination. It's crazy what people can build. It really is. It is very crazy. Oh, hey, look, it's the worst fucking boss. Is this really going to be the boss that I get the fucking hitless? No, it is not. I do not like the High Priest at all. I really fucking hate this guy. Yeah, I despise him. I despise that... I despise him terribly. God damn it. That is, that's a really, really good, or not passive, but active item, but... Is it worth it to replace Drill? I'm gonna say no. He's difficult for all the wrong reasons. That is... Yeah. Yeah, that's honestly exactly on the money with it, I would say. That's he is not fun hard. He is just a pain in the ass. Like even his basic attacks that you should normally be like, hey, this is hard, but it's manageable if you know how to do basic spacing. No. Oh right, I should probably check on this because we're officially at the final floor for this guy. That's funny. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to come back to see him. Okay, so fun fact here. On one of my best runs as I was coming here with the TV, they had put flames pretty much like right here against the doorway. So I basically like ran into the flames, hit the flames, rolled through the doorway, and I couldn't get away with it in time, and the next room was an active fighting room. So basically, I got screwed out of my TV run on that one because of that shit. So yeah, that was really funny and awful, and I hated it, and I was ready to cry. Like it's not the worst thing in the world to do, especially considering it was just a bunch of rainbow runs back to back. But still, it's like why the fuck does the TV have to roll out of your back pocket? You know? Like I could understand if they were like, "Hey, you drop the TV if you get hit or something like that," cuz at least then it would have been like, "Hey, if you fuck up, it's kind of on you." Also, cool. Hey, we made it here. Nice. We have nothing to give her this time around. Not having an active item. Honestly, yeah, not having an active item is really... That sucks. Like, not every character definitely, like, needs it outright, but, like, some of them... Oof. Unfortunately, I used to play the Convict like a shit ton and a half, but... You know, I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I played the Convict mainly because, one, the revolver, and two, because I got hit. Like, a lot. So her ability definitely paid off in spades because of that factor, but... Now I mainly play, the pilot. Which, I like the pilot, I like the 2 active items. It's honestly really good, but, yeah. Should I try and complete anything else in this dungeon before I move along here? You know what? Yeah. Why don't we try and get the chests and see if we could get the items needed to make the merchant happy, or not the merchant, but the mechanic happy. If we get lucky enough, we could definitely clear. I'm wondering how well this version of the cactus gun is going to clear the final boss. Or the dragon, my bad. Oh, right, I forgot I got the amulet. Which is kind of generic saying it that way, but the amulet of the Pit Lord. Frost Giant, okay. It's nice to have, it's not crazy though. Hong Ball Bat or Dark Matter Gun. So I'll be quite honest with you, I don't fully know, because I don't... Do you mean Casey? Or is there, like, another bat? Jesus Christ. Come on. Oh my god. Just hit him. Stop trying to hit him and just hit him already. Oh my goodness. Okay, cool. Hey Mario, how you doing tonight, buddy? It's good seeing you. Mario, you should check your texts, bud. I texted you the other night. Unless text doesn't work for you now, which I don't know if that's the case, but like if it doesn't, then either way, I was basically just saying we should get together and play some Apex or something sometime soon. But this is Enter the Gungeon, which is probably, honestly, like one of my favorite games. Like, of all the games I play, this is like legitimately one of my favorites. You mean Casey. I didn't like Casey initially, but I really fucking like Casey now, actually. I really like Casey. I've come to grow to love Casey. The one thing I wish about Casey that weren't the case is that I wish the item weren't always cursed. Like, it's not the worst thing in the world getting cursed items, but like, it's at a level obnoxious that you don't need to worry about. This particular, not the Dark Matter Gun. Oh, hey, we got the clown mask. Funny enough. There we go. Now we get the little mini lad. Oh, wait. Oh, we got... Okay, cool. Right. Oh, right. We have the drill. So, yeah, of course we would have two. I don't know why I blinked on that one. Oh, shit. Wait, is this a cursed version? It is not. Okay, cool. And it's fucking dead. Rip El Bozo. Oh my goodness, this fucking gun. Wait, where's the chest? Okay, that was weird placement of a chest. I really like Casey a lot more now. I have definitely grown to like Casey, like a lot. Oh shit, now we shoot bullets out of our feet. I have not seen this one before. Okay, cool. Beautiful. And is there anything that we should... Well, this is last chance to spend money. Crossfaller... Litchi Trick Finger is definitely worth it. I don't really feel like any of the other ones are all that worth it, though. Yeah, I think we're good to go. The only other thing we could maybe look for at this point would be, like, the alternative room. Or not the alternative room, but the trick room. But it's not that worth it. Get fucking decimated, brother? Okay, not the worst attack to deal with. Beautiful. Second worst attack to deal with. Oh, god damn it. I swear, my brain always stops paying attention at the worst times. Alright, dragon put in the grave. Love to see it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, cool. Alright, well, I guess we're off to hell. Which, in of itself, is kind of a joke, isn't it? Because it's literally bullet hell. Yeah, that is another trick of Casey. Which is honestly, like, I like for a game that's so centered around it being, like, so, like, shoot guns and everything as part of your form of damage. I like the fact that they made the melee weapons make some sense. Like, for the bullet, his main weapon being melee doesn't matter entirely, because it kills bullets shot towards him. And on top of that, it frankly, it does a wonderful job of just dealing with enemies. And then Casey's just great. I feel like I'm gonna run out of... I was gonna run out of ammo soon, but... never mind. What dropped? Alright. Go, cool. Yeah, this thing is kind of hard carrying, huh? God, the number of times you'll get just stuck on a wall somewhere. I don't know if this is going to loop back around. I hope it doesn't, but I would not be surprised. Okay, beautiful. Put him in the grave. Love getting the Evolver in runs. The Evolver is a lot of fun. I haven't yet gotten the Evolver on a run where I'm playing as the Gunslinger, but I am looking forward to that run, because that's going to be a fun one. I'm sure of it. But I really liked just using the Evolver as a whole and just seeing it kind of come through the stages. That was a lot of fun. I don't know why I'm just swapping weapons. I should just use the one that works. Like, there's not really a question to ask here. It's just one weapon is significantly better. Alright, beautiful. Yeah, this thing is dumb and overpowered, and I love it, and it's great. And it's gone from being probably one of the weakest guns in the game to being legitimately one of the best ones on the spot. And yeah. Granted, also, I mean, you earn the Gunslinger, so, you know. Okay. God bless it. The one thing that's hard right now is tracking the room. Ah, yes, of course. Finding the black market on a rainbow run. Nothing quite so lucky. Good stuff right there. What a confusing concept off the bat if you don't understand it whatsoever, by the way. Like, if you don't meet either requirement for it, it's just... Oh, thanks. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Awesome. Cool. Nice. Well, look, Mario, I wanna hang out with you sometime or another, okay, man? Like, for sure. And I appreciate you always coming through. I definitely do, man. So, definitely. I get the responsibilities thing, man. It's all good. Yeah, I thought it was something like you had to sack your health. I definitely thought you had to sack your health to a certain extent. Like, that was definitely what I thought was the case. Okay. Granted, if I don't know, are there chests that actually spawn in bullet hell, or is that not a thing? Because I'm pretty confident they don't spawn here, but also I'm not nearly familiar enough. I need that health. Okay, cool. Alright, well, we made it to boss. I would say my best options right now are probably still the cactus and probably the heroine still. We don't have a lot of health to our name, though. So here's hoping for luck. Ah, great start. I hate to say it, but I don't think we're getting through this one. I think we might be a little bit fucked. Unfortunately, we don't have an op, and unfortunately, we don't have anything to take care of a lot of... Like, we have 4 blanks, but I don't know if that's enough. Yeah, I don't like our odds right now. Ugh. There goes all my blanks. Okay, that was an easy one. I should have had that, but... Oh well. Alright, so there's a normal run. As you can see, we have all these wonderful items. Yet, unfortunately, the synergies just did not go nearly well enough to actually matter. So we're going to go ahead and change it up. And we're going to go ahead and do it with the best modification in the game. I either have to have 1 cursor at some point on the floor, have to have 100 money. Yeah, I was going to say, those were the 2 requirements that you need to meet. Or one or the other, I should say. You can also splash water on it to get an item. That one's an interesting one. Alright, still need to do 18 lead maidens. Okay, cool. Alright, we're going to do a run through with Rainbow on, the best mode. And they also gave the best personality to the best character for the best run method in the game, which you gotta appreciate the little things in this case. In this case, the game knew what it was doing. All right, what do we got? Junkin is another thing that doesn't immediately click. What's my opinion on Exit the Gungeon? Exit the Gungeon. I did not have any opinion. I don't know Exit the Gungeon actually in this case, so I will say that. Junkin clicked with me pretty easily, but I also consistently was at a point where I did not have keys throughout the Gungeon. So I was consistently breaking chests and whatnot. But also Gungeon, like, I love Junkin. I love Junkin. He is my little dude, my little guy. I feel like if I'm going to pick anything here, it would probably The laser rifle is pretty damn good when it gets its synchronization. Mecha Junkin was lovely when you got him. He is a very surprising surprise, for sure. Like, there is nothing to prepare you for that fact. I think the favorite I've ever seen so far is I ended up getting a run where I had Baby Mimic on top of Junkin. And I ended up getting the gold bag beforehand and everything, so I had Mecha Junkin beforehand. And I was able to get 2 Mecha Junkins. Which I was very happy about. There we go, cool. Okay, so we got... I don't know why I took that hit, that was just stupid as hell. Okay, cool. We got our room, beautiful, break these. Yeah, I was gonna say, that was definitely beyond luck. Like, I have never seen that kind of luck happen again. But I was very happy with it. Like, that just felt so good. I also, yeah, I just love junk. I love the junkie boy. Oh, well, okay, there's our boss. Beautiful. Let's go for it. Fuck it. That was fucking stupid. That was stupid damage. That was really stupid damage. That one pissed me off a little bit. That shouldn't have been a thing. Alright, well now we get to go find a key. Right, I gotta remember these guys tend to shoot around corners. Alright, now I need to find Merchant. Hopefully he has a key. So next game, I kind of kept it a little bit of a surprise. But next game we're probably going to end up playing soon enough here is probably going to be a run through Dark Souls 2. I figured kind of we were already sitting here with everything kind of prepped and readied and whatnot. And it's been a little bit since I've really played through Dark Souls 2. I am feeling like I want to do that. So I think that's exactly what we're going to be doing as our next major playthrough. Okay, beautiful. So there is still a reason enough to break chests in this run. Like, there is still a reason to break these things, because you can still, funny enough, I think, get Junkin, and you can also get Gold Junk. Gold Junk, I can confirm for you, that is definitely a possibility. As for Junkin himself, that one I'm blanking a little bit on, but I believe it's possible. What other games do I usually play? In this case, Plaque, it's kind of a wide variety. Normally, I will say, I'm primarily probably a Soul streamer. So any of the Soulsborns you can usually find me on, and I mean, more popular runs that I have are like Elden Ring stuff from my main channel. But I am also working on variety. So in this case, obviously, like Enter the Gungeon here, we're probably going to be doing a more full playthrough at some point or another. But, yeah. Alright, so we got Shopkeep, beautiful, and he's got a key, awesome. We could buy the armor, I guess. Yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and buy armor, and blank, sure. Okay, cool. Alright, let's go get our butts into the oubliette. the right room? That was the wrong room. Very cool. So one thing we'll probably be looking for here is if we end up finding it, we do want... I like how I just fucking... yeah, we wanted that. Clone is probably as good as it gets, like, realistically. Even if you are starting your very first runoff and you don't have really any items yet, Clone is arguably worth getting as long as you can clear a room or two. Because Clone basically guarantees that you either make your money back up, or you get away with something. You either get a second chance, or you make more money out of it. Which, making more money out of it is definitely worth the reason for Clone. So... Beautiful. Alright, cool. Unfortunately, this is exactly the path forward, so we have to go this way one way or another. Yeah, the teapot, I don't like the teapot, but it is nice to see that there's synergies with various weapons and whatnot. At least with companions. I mean, like, the one that I noticed with teapot was that Space Turtle. Space Turtle gets a synergy with teapot, which I don't know if it's the same exact synergy in this case, but it could very well be. It's basically one where it just gives the companion in AoE a fire. That was what Turtle had, at least. Oh, yeah, they are the same. Okay, I mean, like, I don't mind it being the same necessarily, but, like, yeah. It's something, you know? I don't like that synergy very well, because frankly, the weapon itself just kind of sucks too much to make up the difference there, but... You know? Alright, please give me Junkin. No junk sun today. Unfortunate. Just the little things. That was probably a little bit of a waste. Beautiful. I would say that's a circumstance where it's not exactly wrong to do that. Now granted, I have painted myself right into this corner the entire time. I don't know why I'm doing that, that's very stupid. Alright, cool. Got away with it. Put him in the grave. Beautiful. Didn't miss any side routes. Okay, cool. So, one thing I haven't tried doing yet is trying to spare the little baby dudes that spawn out of the poopy slimes in this case. I don't know if there's anything worth doing there from that. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter because I just had one of the pukey boys puke all over him, so, okay, never mind. No testing that theory out. I'm sure it's nothing. I'm sure it's worth absolutely nothing. It's fine. The little orange skulls. Yes. Yes, I think so. Ooh, we got a red chest. And unfortunately, no junk sun. Nothing, they're just decoration. Yeah, fair enough. Can't expect everything in this game to be like secretive, super duper secret stuff, right? Wonderful. 2 doorways. Okay. That's such an annoying one to work with. It's not awful, but it's enough. It's enough to be obnoxious. Alright, well, boss time, I suppose it is. I don't think he has anything worth buying, necessarily. Okay, cool. Oh, shit, I missed a key somehow. Do we need a key past the insignia to buy? I don't think we do. I don't think there's any other dungeons we really need to worry about too deeply past the next one. Of course, the one boss it's not going to matter on is the one I'm going to get the hitless on, huh? Of course! The one it doesn't even matter for. I mean, like, at least it's worth a fair amount of money, but still. It's the little things. Oh, you know what? Actually, I was about to completely fuck up there. I gotta remember to go and do this real quickly. You know what? It doesn't take me too long to get that key. I'll get it. I don't think I'll need it, but it wouldn't hurt to grab it, I guess. Alrighty. On to the next floor, and away we go. So, I have given my opinions of favorite weaponry, but for you, chat, what is your favorite Gungeon weapon, and why? I'm gonna be honest, this really, other than Gungeon Strain is probably the best overall thing here, I would say. Yeah, I think it has to be this. The Gungeon Strain is just kind of, I mean, it's just overall really good. Black Hole, anything with homing and duct tape. Yeah, that's fair. Black Hole, I mean, it's kind of hard to beat the Black Hole. And, okay, we're not going to that floor. Okay. I like the Yuri. I do like the Yuri launcher. I think it's a lot of fun. It doesn't even feel outright, like, overpowered necessarily. It just feels good. Alright, well damn, get fucked. Okay. I mean, shit, get packed out. That was probably a little bit of a waste of the laser blaster there, but oh well. Oh, and this room was also a waste of time. Oh, my favorite. So cool. At least we completely destroyed the one enemy. The railgun's a good time, huh? I'll have to keep that in mind. Okay, so chat, I got a question for you just because this is definitely a knowledge deficiency for me. Can base pistol show the cracks in the wall? Or is that only something that another kind of weapon can do, pretty much? Because I actually do not fully know that one. You think so? I feel like it's correct. Okay. And we'll find it out at some point or another here. Like, I'll just keep testing walls, and worst case, it doesn't happen. I'm sure it probably says something on the wiki. That's usually the case, at least. So. The fight saber is also pretty good. I hate saying it, and like I don't know, like I just usually don't end up using the cursed weaponry because of the fact that it's cursed, which kind of sucks a little bit, I would say, but I don't know, like I do wish cursed weaponry had a little bit of a rotation on it instead of it always being the same weapon or the same weapons. Being cursed isn't like the worst thing outright, but it does definitely make things more just difficult as a whole. Obviously. Alright, cool, free health, beautiful. Nothing terribly important here right now, but still nice to check it out. We'll maybe consider buying the rat key. You know what, why don't we do it just because, honestly, money doesn't really matter to us all that deeply anyways. We'll probably do it once we're done with this dungeon as a whole. Okay, infinite ammo guns do not reveal cracks. Gotcha. Fair enough. Alright. Oh, it's time for... Of course. Jesus Christ! Stop it, Door Lord. Okay, good news is we had clone. But what a waste of clone. Chat. I have to take him. I have to. It's the boy. How do I ignore the boy? I can't very well ignore Gunther. He's basically just an upgrade to your starting pistol in every single way. Gunther, you're below. No. Plague, but that's the thing. Is it's a rivals to lovers arc. It's rivals to lovers, man. That's all it is. Eventually, he becomes your best lover. That's all he is. And honestly, he does do a really good job of just clearing bosses himself. Once he's actually like buffed up proper. You get Metronome going on the same scale, and oof, oh boy, what a good time. I do raise fair points sometimes. I raise some pretty solid points. I occasionally say some smart shit. It's a weird habit I have. Alright, well Gunther, I guess we'll find out. But Gunther, maybe? He can produce cracks in walls? We'll find out. Worst case, he doesn't. Alright, beautiful. And now we actually have a reason to go clear out a bunch of rooms and whatnot, because, you know, every room we clear, we actually get a little bit of an upgrade to him. Alright, beautiful. Oh! Wait, I didn't realize he could fucking curse you out. I don't think I've ever seen him actually curse me out. Okay, that one's new. Oh, okay. Wait, sadly, Gunther can also... He can't reveal it either. Ah. Alright, well... Unfortunate, but... it's worth the effort, more or less. Still, great gun. We're happy to have him. Unfortunate that this room would have a water barrel in it and also Gunther at the same time. Any chance that this room would have a water barrel that's not broken? Okay, we might have just missed our opportunity to get the water barrel. Okay, so the oubliette might be off the table this time around. That's unfortunate, but oh well. Okay. I'm not going to make the effort for it if I don't need to, honestly. Oh, really? Wait, that's not a line listed on the... Wait. Did we just get something new from Gunther? That's not supposed to happen. Alright, testing it anyways, because sometimes the wiki is wrong. If we've learned one thing from Fextra Life over the years, it's that the wiki can occasionally be quite wrong. Get fucked. Maybe Gunther's just heard me cursing, frankly, and Gunther's just taking... Gunther's basically just, you know, he's just mimicking me. That's all it comes down to. He's heard me doing the dirty on cursing, and he's listening and repeating. Hey, Star, how you doing tonight? It's good seeing ya. Hope you're doing awesome. not bad for a random insult is listed, but yeah, outright asterisks. Yeah, that one's new, as far as I can tell. I have not seen asterisks before. So that definitely makes me question a little bit. Maybe it's something like a very special condition that you have to hit in order for that to happen. It could be the case. You lied about it being a drinking type of day, but maybe tomorrow or the day after? Fair enough. Well, tell you what, Star, maybe if anything we can, because I wanted to play some games with you last weekend, maybe we can try and do some games this weekend and do some drinking with it. Sound good? You have to be extra naughty and get coal for Christmas for Gunther to curse you out. Yeah, honestly, special conditions are pretty awesome. We love them. Ah, that was so stupid. I didn't even mean to. I pressed the wrong button. Okay. Alright, let's go deal with the mini-boss. I've been getting better at these mini-bosses, frankly. Like, they're really not that stressful. I used to find this absolutely the worst time ever, but on average I usually get away with these pretty darn well now, which is nice. Now all we need to find is Metronome, and we'll be really rocking in the money. Maybe like a 1 in a million chance, like the Stardew Valley UFO. It could be the case, honestly. It's the same thing as like getting the Mimic gun, right? Actually, wait, that would be curious if we just got one of like the 1 in a million chances that the game has to offer. Because I know for a fact the Mimic gun is like insanely low odds as well. I've only ever heard of it. In that case, maybe it's worth clipping. I don't know. Like, if it's actually that odd, then maybe it might be worth clipping it. There must be a million, 1 in a million things in this game. I would totally believe it. This game is legitimately... It does such a good job with just RNG as a whole. Just so many potentials. And I appreciate that a lot about this game. Like, no playthrough is outright the same. Don't get me wrong, there's definitely certain things I prefer to play with every time I find them. Like Gunther, my beloved. Oh, this room fucking sucks. Like, it doesn't suck terribly, but I'm not exactly happy with it either. Still, there's some rooms that are outright bullshit in this game. And, like, I would say I get more damaged on average by, like, certain trap rooms than I actually do by, like enemy rooms. It happens a lot. Okay. Alright, so we got our setup. Let's go ahead and go for it. Make it happen. No. Don't you fucking tickle me. Look at that. A clean Amoconda fight. That does not happen. Amoconda. I despise Amoconda. Sometimes Amoconda will just chase your ass down, and it becomes absolutely the worst day ever. In every single capacity. It is miserable. Alright, honestly, the only other thing we need right now is genuinely, though, like, metronome would be amazing to find on a floor. But if honestly, if what we get instead is just the heckin' what you call it, the metronome would be good. If we get the black hole gun, that would be good. If we get ourselves... Shit, I don't really know what else we could get right now that would make our build better as a whole. Alright, look, I will buy the Nod Key, but I will say if I don't get what I need to make that work, then I'm not going to worry about it. Wall Mimics and Pot Fairies. I've experienced Pot Fairies, but I have not experienced any Wall Mimics so far. But I also just really appreciate the fact that the game legitimately has things in it to just be a significant level dick to you. Like, it's kind of awesome in every single way. I really, really like it. Okay. What do we have here that's actually worth our... I will say this, I hate the Super Hot Watch. I hate that thing. It feels so uncomfortable to use it. I know it could probably be overpowered as hell, but I don't like it. I kind of want Baby. Are any of these items specifically, like, really worth picking up right now? I'm gonna drink some water, chat. Duct tape. I would agree with you on duct tape. Well, actually, hang on. Can I duct tape Gunther to my normal pistol? Because I would say that would be the one exception to the rule, I think, right now. I think I would like to duct tape Gunther to my normal handgun. Can you duct tape Gunther to your standard pistol? No, neither of them can... Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Then I'm gonna say probably Baby. Yeah. I like him too much. Look at him. Look at him. He's fucking adorable. Look at those little arms. This guy right here is a goofball. Oh, stinky corners. Every single time, it's always the stinky corners that get me. Oh, Baby Skeleton just completely... just nuked that guy from downtown. That's wonderful. Alright, beautiful. Gunther's absolutely crushing the competition. Baby Skeleton is... Baby Skeleton. We like Baby Skeleton. We love Baby Skeleton in this household. Not as much as Junksun, frankly. Junksun is favorite, but Baby Skeleton's a good close. You have now been made of what? Rat chest mimics? Ah, yes, because the last thing you need after dealing with the fucking rat is more mimics. Of course. Why wouldn't that be the case? Ugh. Gotta love them. Gotta love that game. Alright, Merchant's not really selling anything crazy. That's fine. He can steal my fucking money. I don't need that ammo in the first place. Okay, yeah, honestly, I think I am happy I picked Skeleton. He's kind of good. He's kind of cracked. He's less cracked when he's behind a doorway, but, you know, that's a different story. Alright, there's boss. Beautiful. I'm gonna assume that's not something I'm looking for. Alright. Let's go for it. Okay! Could have gone better, but we got away with it. So, you know, take what you can, I guess. And I will say, the laser rifle is still consistently pounding out some damage, so yay for that much. Still would have been really nice to get some extra heart pieces out of this, but, you know. Okay, we're currently at 5 heart pieces, so next floor is not quite our worrisome spot. Ah, shit, we could have gone for rat, I guess. I don't care. It's fine. Motherfucker! Well, chat, ready to see why this thing's stupidly fucking overpowered? No. I think I gotta show it off one more time. Hang on here. And keep in mind, it's still going. The room has not ended yet. Alright, beautiful. We're gonna keep it to Gunther and Black Hole Gun, honestly. Yeah, we just officially picked up the thing that crushes the entire run. Like, I will not be getting hit again, and if I do get hit, it's because I'm an idiot. That might be a little bit of a waste of a second shot there, but honestly, I'm sure it doesn't matter. I am just very sure it does not matter. The only thing that made this room kind of awkward is the fact that it's just large enough, but whatever. What's great too is we have the reload stone on top of that. So basically anytime we need to worry about like having some extra, any sort of like extra bullets, well, we just pop the reload stone and that gives us a few extra bullets. And this thing has such a small ammo capacity that we basically always will have ammo. As long as we don't fuck up basic interactions, we're good to go. It's good shit. It's good shit. Yeah. Oh, such a good weapon. In fact, I think the only enemy this doesn't work outright against are the Blobulons that eat a whole bunch of bullets over time. Or basically, you have to just keep shooting them until they eventually pop themselves. So, yeah, that's like the only one this doesn't outright work against, but it still works against them. Like, it doesn't kill them, but it basically knocks them out in the same way that any other enemy would be knocked out by it. Okay, beautiful. So, I got a quick question here. Can Gunther actually decrease in level on their strength if you put them in your back pocket for too long? Because I've never done that. Anytime I get Gunther, I basically always just use Gunther because I'm like, holy shit, Gunther. Yes, it makes me sound like I glaze Gunther a little bit, a Gunther glazer, if you will, which is not entirely wrong. Oh, okay. Well, fucking cake, easy. I don't even know if it's worth it to use another gun while these things happen, because frankly, as long as we get a max ammo, it doesn't matter. Anyways, there's the wall, one of arguably the hardest 4th floor bosses. I mean, 4th floor bosses are pretty damn hard as a whole, honestly, I'd say, but yeah, same statement. Nothing changed. I'll take the extra blank, sure, why not? I have a lot of cash on me at the moment. It doesn't look like Gunther can D-level. Huh, fair enough. I don't know why, I just kind of expected that to be the case, but cool. So fun thing here about the black hole gun that is just kind of disgusting, honestly. There's a statue, which you might have found at some point or another, or an idol, my bad, that's basically, I think it's like the gun god's statue. You know, honestly, the best thing here would be more ammo. Yeah, 120 bullets of this, I'm never going to need that many. Genuinely never. And now, basically, I just get to do this over and over again, and it wins. But anyways, the Gun God statue basically increases your bullet count randomly, and for every level that you take on of it, it increases your potential odds of doing it. This gun does that. So basically what'll happen is, if you get the proc for it, it shoots just insanely large numbers of bullets, and it's kind of disgusting. And it's honestly enough that it kind of like shakes the screen. So yeah. Before Star gets here, she's stinky. Aw, that's not fair, Venry. Also, hey, welcome. Hope you're doing well tonight. Immediately getting thrown under the bus. That is just unfortunate, Star. Truly unfortunate. Alright, shoot me. Shoot me! Fill me with your bullets. Oh. Okay, well don't shoot me. I didn't ask for that. You're crazy. Honestly, there's just no reason not to use this gun every single time you get it. Because, like, you shoot this thing, it deletes the entire room. It's so good. Funny enough, it even kind of disables the hammers from really being a threat to you. Because you basically just do this. And it works. Please, give me Sir Junkin. Aw, I was really hoping for Junk Son. It would have been nice, but oh well. At least we know that the dragon's basically going to be an absolute fucking cakewalk. We're literally just going to say, hey dragon, you ever see hentai before? And that's basically going to be the whole story, honestly. Oh, this is a cute room. I like how this room is designed to be an asshole. And then I can just do that. I'm not even worried about it. I'm just going to go for it. Fuck it. So I usually like to shoot this at a little bit of an angle, because if I do that, it kind of makes the ball last a little bit longer as a whole. Now, one thing I'm not sure about here is if it's actually worth it to shoot another gun while this is going on. Do you think the dragon would respond to that question? I think he would be a little bit pissed. if anything. I think he would just be bitter that I'd be ever asking him such a thing, because I don't think he would appreciate the circumstance. I think he wouldn't appreciate the nuance of the question. Like, honestly, like, this entire little bit right here, just do this, and it just kind of... I would be pissed if my ultimate attack got reduced to absolute nothingness. And get fucking one-cycled, bozo. You know what's great about this? Is the same shit's gonna happen to the Lich. And it's not even close. Alright, there we go. Do I... Well, I don't look for Merchant, but I do need to go do this real quickly. Wait, does this steal my health? Okay. That was great. 300 gold and 6 keys. Yeah, sure, buddy. You can have my fucking master round. Sure, why not? I'm too poor. Okay, so 232. I have to get a lot of gold to make this work, but I guess let's try. Like, it's not impossible. I just have to get kind of lucky here. That really was not an exemplary lucky room, huh? That was an unfortunate room. Mediocre. Wait, the gas tank shoots homing sharks. Really? That's awesome. Really? Not an ounce of gold there. The sharks insta-kill almost everything. God, I love that. So many fun weapons in this game. Oh, good, a key. That's what I was hoping for this whole time. Of all the things that I could have possibly gotten there, yeah, a key. It's called Compress Air Tank. I will definitely keep that in mind. We'll definitely make that a play on one of these runs, I'm sure. Alright, no junk sun, unfortunate. I have a lot of money to earn here, and I don't think I'm gonna earn it in time. Do I have a streaming schedule? So admittedly, Plaque, I gotta do a little bit better about that, but you can pretty much guarantee that most of the week I am streaming. I usually take one day off during the week as either a rest day or as a way for me to do editing. It's probably going to become more of a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule again at the end of the day. But usually speaking, I'm streaming most of the time. So we do a lot more streaming than we do anything else. Great. Okay, so we definitely don't have enough gold to actually get the thing done. Awesome. That would be too much to ask for, I suppose. Oh, shit. Wait, I didn't pick up the gold? Alrighty, well, let's go ahead and go back to Bullet Hell. This time we're honestly going to... probably going to completely decimate Bullet. I will say, if I get Clone, I'm going to do Bullet. I'm going to do Clone. Tune in more. This has been fun to watch. I'm glad to hear it, man. I'm glad to hear you've been having a good time, and I appreciate it. Definitely. If you want to, I would say easiest option, we have a Discord. So feel free to join our Discord, definitely. It is right in the link in the description, so you can definitely join us there, and yeah. I'm going to take this, actually, because this, I think, does stack with the weapon we're using right now. Pretty sure of it. Nothing like bullet hell to really ruin your day. It's funny, we still have the overpower. I should have just shot the gun again, frankly, but oh well, it's fine. That's on me. Mistakes were made. Yeah, exactly. Shoot the gun twice, and that would have been the only thing I had ever had to do. So that's not going to lead where I need it to. It's probably this way. Probably. So bullet hell, funny enough, works a very specific way every single time in how the route starts. Which once we clear this room, I'll go ahead and kind of point it out, but there is a very specific way that bullet hell always works, more or less. Now, you don't know the exact routing off the bat or anything like that, but it has a certain pattern to it. So, kind of just showing the tracks here. Two routes will always lead together onto the actual main route, whereas one is always a dead end off the bat. There's always three rooms, or three paths off the bat, but you're guaranteed two paths will lead the right direction, and one path is kind of the wrong direction. So, got a glass altar, fell in the hole in the same room. Oh, that's tragic, Kingdom. Man, I'm sorry. That's a bummer. Fucking skeleton. The baby skeleton is kind of kicking a lot of ass, though, for what it's worth. The one thing that can be a little bit annoying about using this gun, I've noticed, is it has a lock-on, from what it seems. And the lock-on is pretty damn annoying. Yeah. Is there... Do you get anything special from, like, keeping Glass Altar or, like, combining with anything else, really? Because it feels like Glass Altar really... Like, it's a nice enough tool, but it's not, like, the biggest payoff in the world, I've noticed. Fucking get skeleton. Oh, it's so unfortunate. Their existence is just completely null and void. Oh, boy. No, they block bullets just for finding the altar. Okay, I figured as much, but it felt like it was one of those things of like, hey, there's a potential extra secret to them. Like, I know for the Amulet of the Pit Lord, it seems to combine with, like, any extra Gungeon stones you find. Which is really damn nice. Okay, wonderful. Yeah, I think we're probably going to make tonight, we're probably going to make this kind of our final run for the night, more or less. It is definitely starting to get a bit late here, and admittedly, we kind of got a 2-for-1 on the clone special, so... That is definitely the thing about the clone runs, is that the run is infinitely longer as a whole. We really should just be able to hitless, we should be able to hitless the Lich on this one, huh? Like, if I get hit by the Lich, it's entirely my own fault. Or he does one of his, like, extra bullshit attacks, which he has a few of them, but more likely than not, it's my fault. Alright, easy room, easy clear, beautiful. And it's boss time. Alright, let's go for it. I'm not going to worry about using a whole bunch of extra kit stuff. I'm just going to literally use the one thing that destroys everything. Nice, Black. Welcome to the Discord, buddy. Oh, and off the bat, just so you know, man, the Discord does have a baby gate up front. So if you're wondering why there's literally nothing there, I don't know if Star or any of the other mods have already pulled you in, but that would be why. So, but yeah, once they get you rolled, you'll be good to go. That was almost really fucking unfortunate. No! My black hole! It disappeared before it could fucking save me. It's on me, but still. Thank you, Star. I appreciate it. Thank you for taking care of it. I hate you so much, Lich. I hate you so much. I don't hate him that much, actually. I think the Lich is relatively fair as a whole. Doesn't make me any less pissed. Because I could have had a freebie, but oh well. Get fucked, nerd. But yeah, folks, all things considered, that was pretty darn good. And the great thing about these runs, as rainbow runs, and also just as doing them as slinger runs, you earn significantly more cash out of doing it this way as a whole. Which, if you're looking to grind out money because there's a couple extra expensive items in this game, there's some really expensive stuff. This is the method. So, banana shoots paraplegic. Wait, I'm sorry, what? The banana shoots paraplegic, man? What? I've used the banana before, but like I don't think I had the synchronization on it. That's nutty. Sorry, that was meant for someone. What? Okay, so we can finally buy ourselves the platinum bullet if we wanted it, but I'm not gonna spend that money right now. I want to keep saving the money because if we end up spending it right now, we're not gonna have Slinger for next time, and I'd prefer to keep Slinger. The Slinger is basically the same thing as like any of the really good guns in this game, which is that when you experience the really good shit, you don't want to use anything else, frankly. You really don't. Which is fair. Like, meta is meta. But anyways, folks, I think that is going to have to do it for tonight. Thank you all for joining me. Hope you had a wonderful time with me. It has been a lot of fun and a half. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with this, and I'm definitely looking forward to doing more with this. I think next time we play, we might actually end up playing as the Bullet at least a little bit. I think it would be fun to play as the Bullet and maybe try and do a melee-only run in this case. But we'll get there when we get there. But for right now, at least, I think we had a wonderful time. So thank you, folks, for joining me. Have a great rest of your night. Be sure to like and subscribe if you had a great time. If you have already, thank you very much. But, yeah. Take care of yourselves, folks. And I'll see you later. Thank you, Black. Take care, bud. It's great having you around. Have a great rest of your night. Star, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Kingdom, thank you as always. Appreciate you. Have a good night. Take care. Get your food and your water and your sleeps and all that magic. And yeah, see you later, folks.